speaking of being on the attack, so I sent y'all this video, and I'm gonna show everybody this video now that popped up on my timeline today. It was a YouTube video about a young lady who was in the balloon pop, and I know some people have seen this foolishness with the balloon pop, but what she basically did is she came out and she talked about what she wanted, and then there were a lot of things that followed up and happened after that. So let's check it out real quick, and let's let people look at this for themselves.
What's your name?
Tyra.
Tyra, how old are you?
I'm 31.
31, okay. And what do you do?
I'm an admin assistant for an HVAC company,
Okay.
and I also do personal assistant.
Nice, nice. All right. And now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
For fun, I like to go hiking. I like to stay in my house. Sometimes I go clubbing, and really just, I like to work a lot. So most of the time I'm doing my personal assistant business.
Okay. And what are some of your, what are some things you look for in a man?
I look for somebody who's emotionally mature.
So I'm gonna stop it right there for a second. This is basically gonna turn into what is it called, a reaction video. We just doing it here. But the first thing is, I want everybody to notice, dude popped his balloon pretty quick when she was talking, and this gets interesting. But I really want everybody to pay very close attention to what she says next, because what she says next is what's so hilarious about this video. Watch.
Okay.
Somebody who has their shit together, knows what they want, and mainly has a growth mindset.
Okay. All right. And now, what are some deal breakers?
They have to like dogs.
Dogs?
Yes.
Okay. You got a lot of dogs?
No, I got 2.
Oh, you got 2? Okay.
Yeah,
All
they're
right.
not going nowhere.
Okay.
And deal breaker, you have to have open communication. If you don't have open communication, you can't be trustworthy, then it's a deal breaker.
Okay. All right. So we did get a pop balloon over here.
Yes.
So let's go on over here.
So we're gonna pause for a second. Now I'm gonna run this back, but I just want to make sure that everybody heard before they get to the pop balloon. What she said she wanted was a good communicator and open communication, right? You heard that, Free?
I heard.
You heard it? Okay. All right. Let's watch the rest.
We can have
Hello,
your
sir.
name and age.
My name is Kim. I'm 27. What's up, Tyra? How you doing?
How you doing?
Yeah. So I popped the balloon because honestly, like I was supposed to go to lunch with her like last week, but she ain't hit your boy back. So I mean, like on to the next. Like, but she's like a winner. Like she cool. We've been knowing each other. She cool. You know what I mean? But that's why. Yeah.
Let me pause it right there for a second. Now, what tickled me about this video is how it suddenly sounded like Dunkirk in that room. Once everybody realized that what she said was she wanted a good communicator, but she ain't a good communicator. See now, ladies, Ben, I want you to hold your disclaimer. I'm just gonna shoulder this one. Now, a couple of weeks ago, my good buddy Free here was talking about how women don't do what they say they want out of men.
No.
And I was like, no, yeah, not being accountable. And I was like, no, we got to be there for the ladies. And then this one just got me out here looking dumb. So I'm gonna let it run, because now I want everybody to see how she makes a fool of herself the rest of the way.
Okay. All right. So, Tyra, why did you hit him back? What's going on?
Honestly, it was a busy day.
Now, just to pause it for a second, notice that last dude popped his balloon because she did a semi-twerk to celebrate everybody popping their balloons. So let's run it back just a little bit. So so you can hear this foolishness she says next.
Yeah, so I popped the balloon because honestly, like I was supposed to go to lunch with her like last week, but she ain't hit your boy back. So like on to the next. Like, but she's like a winner. Like she cool. We've been knowing each other. She cool. You know what I mean? But that's why. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, Tyra,
Yeah.
why did you hit him back? What's going on?
Honestly, it was a busy day. And as you know, I have a job and a business.
Facts.
I just want to point out that Farnsworth Bentley wasn't having it back there.
Nah.
The moment she started twerking, he was like, everybody, don't stop. Pow! You ain't going home with the bench worth. But now listen to this foolishness right here, though, because this is where the ladies made me look foolish.
Cool. You know what I mean? But that's why. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, Tyra,
Yeah.
why did you hit him back? What's going on?
Honestly, it was a busy day. And as you know, I have a job and a business.
Facts.
So the communication wasn't there. And
I was gonna say that too.
Exactly.
You said it was communication.
The communication
a deal breaker,
wasn't there.
but You ain't even hit your boy back.
Yeah, but I didn't feel
It's
like-
all good.
yeah.
We
So-
still cool though.
We're still cool though,
Probably,
regardless.
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I still support it,
Gang
no
shit.
matter what.
All right, cool. Thank you. Let's go
All
over
right.
here. If we can have your name and age.
So I'm Dejan, I'm 30.
Okay, Dejan, why did we end up popping our balloon?
She is so gorgeous, but like my man said, the communication part, you start off with the open communication. I love that. I need communication in my life. I love the communication, but when you say you didn't hit him back, if I'm busy, I'm gonna make time not to say I can't make it, or I can't show up,
You're
or I'm gonna
right.
give you a good excuse, you know what I'm saying?
A
But
good excuse.
other than that, that's one reason why.
Absolutely.
Now, is Dejan someone that's your type?
No.
Okay, why not?
He too light.
All right, so two things. First and foremost, her feelings were hurt. So that's why she said no the way she said no. And secondly, let's just flip the script on this for a second. If she were a man and he were a woman, and that man said, "No, I'm not interested because she's too light," man, every black feminist group on
yes.
planet Earth would have lit his
Oh
black
yes.
ass up.
Oh yes.
It is, and that's the part where you talk about where you got on them last week about the double standard, and here she come. Like, you know what? Nah, I'm gonna have to eat it this time. I'm gonna have to eat it this week because look at you out here. Now watch. Now it gets worse, but there's gonna be some suckers in the building. I'm talking about some straight up grade A locker lollipop candies in the rest of this line. So let's roll it.
I'm sorry.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Hey,
Everybody
but your
tight.
styles.
I appreciate you
it's
though.
fine. I
Yeah,
like
you're
that.
gorgeous too. I
know.
thank you. I appreciate
No
you.
problem.
Thank you.
All right, let's go over here. Your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Hey, I'm Dante. I'm 28. The only reason I pop is because, you know what I'm saying, it's really the communication. You can't say, you know what I'm saying, I need open communication.
You
from
caught
y'all,
the
and,
catching
you
the
know,
theme. Everybody
But I
that
mean,
popped that
it
balloon.
could have been something else. But I
It
mean,
said the
at least
same
relay,
thing so
you know what I'm
far.
saying? If open means, you know, you gonna let me know, like, you know, so you're not, you know, feeling your boy. So I mean, yeah. Other than that, like, aesthetic is nice. Putting little heels on, tattoos going crazy. But I mean, other than that, you know what I'm saying, it's just the communication.
All right. How are we feeling him?
He's cool.
Okay.
I like the swag, you know, everything. I mean, the swag don't really do it for me. It's really the personality. I really don't know you. So
It's all good.
appearance-wise, absolutely.
Appreciate you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Cool. Thank you. Let's go over.
Now he's one of the potential suckers because you can tell in his body language he ready to blow that balloon right back up. But let's go to the next guy.
Here. Okay, if we can have your name and age and
Now,
why you
this
ended up
was-
popping your balloon.
So I'm Hendo. I'm 25. I ended up popping.
It
my
was
balloon
true, but it
because
was
he
messed up.
previously stated y'all were supposed
Yeah.
to go out, and you didn't have that form of communication with him. So it's like, what if the same shit happened with us? Like, I'm cool. So yeah.
Okay. Is
Definitely
Hendo someone
not.
that's your type?
Absolutely not.
Okay, why not?
We the same height and heels.
All right, so look, I got to pause there. Here we go. Here we go. Now there are so many things I didn't like about this part. Number one, the dude you ghosted is the same height as this dude. So now we know you ghosted him because he was short, which is extremely shallow. But did you see the lollipop sucker in the background? You see who I was talking about? Because what he did was laughed, and what he should have done is popped his damn balloon. But instead, and you know, I hope she run you for everything you got in your pocket. But let's keep rolling.
He got a snakeskin shirt on.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's even worse. Nah, this is clown classic grade A LG stuff, and you know what I'm talking about when I say LG. It's grade A LG, dog, all the way through. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you ain't supposed to. But I bet you if he watched the show, he'll know. Let's roll it.
That's messed up.
Okay.
That is messed up.
That's fine. Let's go on over here.
And she hurt his feelings. I ain't like
If
that.
we
Now
can
look
have
at
your
the
name
other
and age
sucker.
and why you ended up popping your balloon.
My name is LaWarn. I'm 27. It was just more the communication thing. Like, you my speed for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, I kept my balloon. But, you know, as my man said, y'all supposed to go on a date. And I got a business and I do a lot of things. Like, I do that for real. So I feel you. So it's just more like, hey, let's just reschedule, let's rain check if you have availability, because I'm a busy man too, so I might not have availability a week later. So we're gonna have to really like practice that communication. But other than that though, you solid. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so you see the potential sucker still. Like, he want to blow that balloon back up. But here's the thing, and this is, so I've gone in on Negroes for this reason only. You say you want something, but because it looks aesthetically pleasing, you're willing to forgive it.
Did we not talk about that?
We talked about that. Like, it is, but I wanted to run this video because it is never more in display than what we got going on right now. It's in full throttle right now. Mm-hmm. Now the other two suckers, I don't even. This is gonna be the first time I hear them say anything. But the rest of the dudes, like, she hurt Buddy. First off, she hurt Buddy feelings. I didn't like that at all. That made her even less attractive to me.
Well, the first one, he does look a little bit taller than my man, even though he looked like,
man, them jokers. You see it right here. Them jokers like is the same height.
I thought he was broke corrupt, but anyway, dog pound, shout out. But he look a little like he got like 2 inches on him.
No, he don't. Them jokers are in the lineup right now. They are the same height.
I thought that was Urban Mystic. I was like,
I'm going across as much as I. He might have a half inch on him.
Don't do that.
He might have a half inch on him, dog. That might be all. But listen, old girl ain't. First off, like she said, they the same height in heels, which means when you take the heels off, he taller than you.
That's right.
Which means you small. So why does every man you date have to be that much taller than you? You already small.
Yep.
But anyway, let's roll.
Okay, is he your type?
Definitely.
Okay, what makes him your type?
He sounds like he's very articulate and he has his own business, so he has a growth mindset. He's not trying to be stagnant. So yes, absolutely.
Now, she keeps saying growth mindset, but I don't think she really knows what that means. First off, you can't insult two dudes in a row. You can't insult two dudes because you didn't like what they said and then ask for a growth mindset. You don't have.
But it's how you define it, right? What you think? Because she might define it as a cat that's doing his thing. Because I'm out here doing mine, she said not stagnant. So maybe she equates that with work ethic.
Here's the problem with that, though. She has no idea what the other ones have going on. and if they have a growth mindset, because she doesn't have one. So because she wants it to look a certain way, what she's done here clearly is looked a certain way. Now we getting ready to find out exactly how cheesy these other cats is. And dude right here, he wants to blow his balloon back up too. And
After she said she was feeling him, yeah.
yeah, he was like, "Oh, give me another balloon." That's what he looked like. But you know what? I'm gonna lay off him. Let's get to these other. Let's get to the real suckers of this thing. Hold on.
I would have said we could figure some out.
For sure. I could dig that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Why don't
Now, I
you
don't
own
know
an
why.
apartment building?
I don't know
Yeah,
why.
Why don't you own these big
It's
apartments?
running an advertisement.
All
That
right,
ain't cool.
so we do still have 2 balloons unpopped. Did you have a question to ask the guys? Go ahead and kind of help you narrow it down.
What are your goals?
Let me say something right quick, Free.
Uh-oh.
I bet you her credit is shot all to hell. There's just something about her that says, I ain't got none of my stuff together, so you better have yours. Am I out of bounds?
I think you are.
I might be out of bounds a little bit, but
are.
I don't listen. I'm 6'3", so I know some very good brothers that are short.
Yeah.
Some of them married, some of them ain't. But I just remember how it used to make me feel when they would tell me about how they would be rejected by women because they weren't tall enough. And I used to hate that because they good brothers. I genuinely don't like when people do folks like that because it's not that she rejected them because they weren't aesthetically pleasing to her. It was how she did it. It was a strong no and then an absolutely not. And then with the first buddy that showed that, she was clearly not what she said she was. The first thing she said is, I got a job and I got a business. You broke. Say that.
Come on,
because
man.
all
She
you're
got
doing
two
now
dogs.
is making excuses.
You gotta
Man,
pay
I
to
can,
take care of them
man,
dogs.
I can see through this all the way through, man. Let me just. She didn't come on here and say she had a house or she had her stuff together or she was emotionally stable herself. She clearly looks emotionally unstable. And here we are talking about how short somebody is. The dude that she said absolutely not to could be her man in shining armor. That could be the dude that makes her happy for the rest of her life. And because he is the same height as her in heels, yeah, let's run the rest of the tape.
For this year, obviously we're in May, so we don't have too much longer. So what are your goals for your personal and career?
Okay. We'll start with your name and age and then the answer to her question.
Yeah, my name is Christian.
I'm probably out of bounds again, but you can hear in her vernacular, so to speak, she probably ain't all that well educated either. I'm really getting irritated by her now that I'm watching. I just don't like it. I don't like the judgment. No.
Meditate. Just because somebody might not articulate well or stumble a little, don't mean they're not educated. Play the tape, man.
She's not very articulate, which is the reason why she wanted like buddy. I'm on it.
Christian, 29. My goals for this year, my whole year is just going to be focused on building my hours and getting certifications, trying to fly planes, and just eventually get my job as an airline pilot. So that's really all I'm focused on for the next almost 1 year from now.
Absolutely. Okay. Let's go over here. Your name and age and the answer to her question.
Tony, 28. My goals for this year is to continue on expanding my business and I got a trucking company that's in progress right now, to finish that out and everything. So them pretty much my 2 goals for this year.
Okay. Absolutely. All right. And guys, do we have a question to go ahead and ask?
How many, do you have any kids at this moment in time, or how many would you like to have?
I have 2 furry kids. Yeah. He was quick. My bad. He was quick. I have 2 furry kids.
What kind of dogs do you have?
I have a Chihuahua. His name's Tank, Big
cool.
Tank. And I have a weenie dog mix.
That's
and
cute.
His name's Rocco.
That's cool.
No kids.
That's cool. I like that.
And I think you said, does she want to have kids? That was your other question?
Yeah, that
Oh,
was
yeah,
the other
yeah.
question, right? Yes, I do want to have kids. It'll be after 2 years from
All
now.
right, that's fair. That's fair.
Okay.
Very specific.
Wait, what was the question again? I'm
No,
sorry.
do you have any questions for her?
Yeah, absolutely. So, how was the last relationship?
Specifically, what are you asking?
Like, and overall, like, how did it end? Like,
All right.
That was
You
very
too.
LG of him.
It ended with somebody not being honest about what he was doing, and I had to step out of the relationship because he wasn't honest.
So you mean to tell me you didn't see that answer coming? Let's be real. Like I'm doing it now. Let's be real. Like the sympathy for her is going out of the window. I don't have any. Like she shot down 2 short dudes, and for the audience, I'm gonna keep reminding you, I'm 6'3". Like I have no short man syndrome at all. So that's not why I'm doing it. But did you not see that answer coming?
Yeah, but I think it was a good question.
It was not.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Do you just met her?
No, I'm gonna tell you why.
That's not a good
Tell you
question
why.
today. What
No, I'm
difference
gonna
does
tell
it
you
make?
why,
She's still growing. Go ahead. I'm listening.
No, because it kind of gives you a gauge on what could possibly be a toxic situation. If it's like now she's trying to say she left because he was dishonest and she ain't say cheated, whatever. I don't know if that's the whole truth because the way she kind of tiptoed around it. But if she says, hey, it was kind of tumultuous, odds, we want odds, ends, and couldn't get along, or boom, 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 or if she might have came out and said, I cheated, she might have wanted to be honest.
I'm stopping. I'm stopping you. Look, I'm stopping you right there. That first off, that girl is playing the string to be the sympathetic figure in this one because she wants to be the victim. So the first sign. So here's the first sign that she could be toxic. She came out and said she likes good communication, and then got caught in her web with a dude that says, "But you ain't a good communicator because this happened." That's the first sign. That question ain't even necessary. That's number one. Number two, the reason the question ain't necessary is because you just met this girl. So let's be real about something else. She's clearly young. She's clearly on an early growth pattern herself. The number of reasons why she ended the last relationship or why that relationship ended ain't got nothing to do with you. Now, could she be bringing some baggage in with that? Possibly. But what gave you the signal that she's probably carrying baggage is when she walked in there and said she wanted a good communicator and then displayed that she ain't a good communicator herself. Like, that's kind of why I'm like unsympathetic for any of this. Because the signs of what you're talking about are there that early. You have to be able to look at people's character in that early time frame and go, you probably, and then hear it a different way. Now, I don't know if she cheated, and to your point, which is a very good point, I don't know if she was cheated on. What I do know is she's quick to play the victim. Because the moment she got called out on her mess, the very first thing she did is said, well, I was busy, which means that I can do it to you, but you can't do it to me. And that has always been the first sign of you're going to be dealing with some bull script with this person. And it really, to me, has never mattered whether it's somebody you trying to date or if it's like somebody you just met at work and I'm just talking about like just platonic relationships. Like, you meet people at work, you meet people in passing, you might meet somebody at church. Like the moment that they require something from you and you and then they make excuses for themselves when they don't give you what they require, that's the first sign that you're dealing with a toxic individual. And that's it, like that. You don't have to go further than what she did walking out. That's why it sounded like Dunkirk the moment Buddy started calling her out on it, and everybody started popping balloons, except for these two suckers. And I'm gonna let them bury themselves before I bury them. So let me start the video again, because my goodness.
Okay.
And we were together for 4 years, and I got proposed to, and I said no. After I said yes.
Okay. I mean, so did y'all like
That's
at
key
least try to
information.
work out y'all
We
differences?
tried to work.
You know what, man? Let's just put her on the back of a milk carton and call it a day. She is dragging this victim thing all the way out. All right, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna let
out
her.
for some months. We tried to work it out. From July to December. Yes.
Are y'all still in contact?
We have a house together, so yes, we are still in contact because it's on Section 8. So as soon as I figure that out in September,
That's why he asked the question.
I am Negro Damas. Look, am I not Negro Damas? Give me that one. But you right too, though. Like that asking that question, pull it out. But there we go. Am I not? What did I say? Just 5 minutes ago, I said I guarantee you she is broke.
Stop.
Yes, it do. Because that's how you get on Section 8. You got to be able to display that you are broke.
She could own the house with him and classified as Section 8. See,
that's possible. That's possible, but I doubt it. Let me let her kick away the
she
check.
lives in Section 8.
She said the house is on. She said we got a house together and it's on Section 8.
They own a house.
Yeah.
You might be renting it out. That's money. That's your business on.
Look, that's possible, but I doubt it. Let me roll it. Let me roll this beautiful bean footage. Hold on.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Do you have any further questions before you go ahead and make your decision? Oh! Why did we end up popping?
I ended up popping because it's like she still have, communication, contact with her ex. So obviously it's still something there, still there.
Yeah, I don't know which one of them
they
dies.
still have some type of strings attached that is still not fully detached from each other. So
title of a house, absolutely. That's hard to get off of you.
All right, so I was wrong.
Okay. All right. Thank you. So we do have our one unpopped balloon here.
This Jolly Rancher is still holding on to the damn balloon.
Go on up.
How long ago was that last relationship? Like, how long ago did everything end and break apart? Like a whole engagement? That's pretty serious.
Very, absolutely. We broke up in July when I found out, and I cut everything off. Got my own car insurance, got everything underneath my own name in December.
That's crazy. That's impressive. All right, cool.
All right, let's go ahead and come on up here. Come on up. Okay. Any final questions before we determine if this is a match?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you have any kids?
Is that a deal breaker for you?
I'm asking.
No, I don't have any kids. Just a dog, Barkley.
Breed?
He's a giant poodle.
Okay.
He's like a 90-pound poodle.
All right. Do you have your own house?
No, I have an apartment though.
Apartment?
Yeah.
Do you have your own car?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No more further questions.
Okay. All right. So is it going to be a yes?
She needs somewhere to go because she ain't got home.
Come on, man.
I can certainly, I'm smelling through this one, but I'm still trying to. I'm hoping.
Come on, man.
I'm watching this one all the way through because I'm hoping.
He live with his mama. That's all.
Look, I'm hoping he popped that balloon. But look, she lived with her mama apparently. She just got her own car. That girl just said she got her own car insurance, though. She just said she just getting her own car insurance.
He was paying it. She got out from under him.
All right, hold on. Let's hold out hope that he still pops that balloon.
Yes for you for him.
Yes.
And is it a yes for you for her?
Yeah, so yeah, she's real pretty.
Yes, we got a
You
match.
see that? You see that right there?
Okay.
It's a match. And the reason he said it's a match is because she's real pretty. See, this why I be on dudes like the way I be on them, man. This why I be on them jokers, dog. Cause listen. That girl gave off every red flag. She looked like surveyed land right now. That's how many red flags she done put down. She looked like a clear field across from an apartment complex where they get ready to put another apartment complex, and they had to plant red flags all over the place. Duh.
Now, let me tell you where I do agree with you, to a degree.
All right.
I do think that she believes she has more going on than she actually does.
Oh, for sure.
By the standard she's trying to push for them to be, right? Like, you just got out from being all under your man, dependent with car insurance, whatever. You're still out in the title, but you come off and present like, nah, I'm doing my thing, I'm moving.
Yeah, look, listen,
But
that
like,
question that Buddy asked exposed all of that.
So that makes me think like, okay, you're a little more, I guess, more of a diva in your head than you are. Now, it's not to knock her to say she's not moving in that direction, but
she's just not being honest with her current state.
Yeah, I think she's
like
she's putting the persona she's moving towards a little sooner than she's there, and expecting them to be at a certain standard, which I think she's trying to get to. So
I mean clearly,
I get it, but I ain't gonna knock her to say she would be toxic. I think that goes to say with each individual. Like, this guy has aspirations to be a pilot. He's still moving into his space. You know, maybe that will motivate her, and they find that medium, and it might work. It might work, man.
That girl ain't gonna do nothing but cheat on that dude, man. But let me just tell you, those are all jokes, by the way. Like, I don't know if she'll do that or not. But what I am saying is the dude is very green, clearly. Like, he's too good of a brother. But what we have to stop doing, and I'm not saying we, so let me take that back. What y'all need to stop doing, where my camera at? What y'all jokers need to stop doing is lying to yourselves and saying that you're interested in somebody for all the reasons that you want because they are aesthetically pleasing to you. And that's what a lot of dudes hide behind. They hide behind, man, well, she look good, so I can change that. That's the same mistake women make. And then we be arguing about that. I'm being dead serious. You know it too. Like, that's the same mistake they make. Like, I like him, I'm gonna change him. It's the same thing. And brothers do it all the time and pretend like they don't. And there was a group of philosophers way back in the day. I think it was 1990. It was a group of philosophers named Bell, Biv, and DeVoe. And what they said in 1990, which was 35 years ago, never trust a big butt and a smile. That girl is poison. And that's what every
KRS though.
They got that from who?
KRS.
Oh, so it originated from the original philosopher.
Well, they added the poison.
Yeah.
But the original philosophy was can't trust a big butt and smile.
Yeah, so we've been telling you that before most of you jokers were born, and you still ain't listening to it. Come on, man. Like every balloon in there should have popped the moment. Well, like again, the moment Buddy said, Well, we were supposed to go to lunch and you ain't ever hit your boy back. Every balloon in there should have popped.
But Mac, you and I say that is 40 plus, almost 50.
I would have popped my balloon at 20. Nope.
No,
20 years old, I'm popping.
We're going to debate this again because this is the same discussion we had.
I would have popped mine.
For some cats, because the aesthetic looks good,
that's how I know I would have popped mine.
Or they like you said, I could change it. They're willing to allow a little more leeway. They give a little more rope because of how the aesthetics are. And that's just the truth of the matter, Mac. No matter how
that's true.
The finer they are, sometimes a little more the patience we give. And I had that situation, and I learned it early. It even made its way to a Wu-Tang tape because I was caught.
All right. So to be fair, okay. Now I understand.
But at least I learned it early.
And you know what? So I'm gonna backtrack what I was just saying for that reason, because I have made that mistake. It was in high school, but I have made the mistake. So I gotta.
We learned early. Some cats ain't learned that early.
Yeah, Jesus, I'm rolling with you because you're right. You are absolutely right.
Didn't make it to a Wu-Tang album. That's all. Just
Look, but it could have. It very well could have made it to a Wu-Tang album. It just didn't. but to your point, you like make that mistake in high school. That's the part that's bothering me. So thank you for pointing that out. It's past high school. Are you still making these kind of decisions? Come on, dog.
After that, whenever I saw an inkling of a sign of that road,
man,
I lose their number.